Okay, let's have one or two more, maybe 5-minute games today. I'm starting to like the idea of spin-off discussion videos, either about opponents or openings, any interest points really relating to these games. I think that's quite interesting. So, how many total players are on? There's 96 total players on. Who's the top one? Capellino Bridge. Ooh, we could observe Capellino Bridge. Oh, he's not playing at the moment. Who was he last played? Beaten. Oh, he's not lost to Unstoppable again. Oh no! Oh, that was the last game. Yes, I didn't show you that game. He hasn't played since then. Oh, I'm definitely have to show you that game. He hasn't played since then. Oh dear. Oh, let's play this as a sort of surprise weapon. I don't like the exchange French that much. Okay. He's confused here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, poison pawn. Okay, I'm not going to take that. I could threaten to take it here soon. Or I could play knight d7 to f8, maybe, just solid on the king side. Maybe even b6. Can I outrageously try b6? Just try and do something like the bishop. Try and control d5 early on. Because actually there's no c4 d5, which I think might make this a little bit more effective. If I play a6 and c5 there's no d5, then that should be pretty cool. I've got to worry about my king safety, of course, and cheapos. So c5 here takes. He might take, then use my queen on the d file. So what can I play instead? What about b5, knight b6 to d5? Bit quieter, not involving c5 so quick. Hopefully there's no cheapo here. Am I mistaken? Knight e4, I'm hoping I've got, because bishop e7. I suppose there's knight c5. I could take and then queen c6. So if I just support, put more pressure on d5. Put more pressure on d5 for a moment. Encourage knight c5. I seem to have a comfortable position. He has to delay and play c3. Looks like a sort of passive structure. I've got my bishop sorted out. What would be an active plan though? Maybe just queen c6 threatens f5 rather simply on g2. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. So now he's like just playing for cheapos anyway. So g6, can I just afford g6, or is knight g5 really devastating? Probably. Knight g5 is annoying, losing my dark square bishop. So I've missed my chance, it seems, for queen c6, because now there's knight f6. Okay, so g6 it is, I think. Actually, he has to move his queen, then queen c6. I've still got a chance. There's no knight g5. So queen c6 and f5, little cheapo myself on g2. Or even queen d5. Maybe that's more central. I attack a2 as well, in case I want to win the measly a2 pawn like the computer. So queen d5. I'm covering knight g5 as well. I don't have to lose my dark square bishop. Any problem with queen d5 compared to queen c6? I can't see it. So I'll go for it. There's no knight g5, there's no knight f6. I'm threatening f5. c4 is covered. Knight c5 I just take on g2 mate, queen g2 mate. He has to do something about that. So is A2 an issue, losing A2? Let's say, okay, he loses A2, I take on G5, I take on B2, it could start to be critical. I want to take on A2. I'm going to take on A2 like a computer for a laugh. I'm hoping for the best. That my bishop's enough. I can just go back now. Past A pawn. Winning ending. Can I just exchange off queens? Maybe queen H5. Be really annoying. C5, is that possible here? C5 was also looking really juicy actually. A lot of pressure on the D file. Can't take because I win the bishop on D3. This looks like a bad decentralization. I'd say everything has gone wrong for white positionally. Starting from that knight C3. Without the C4 D5. Whoops. Okay, I've got Zwischenzug, bishop D4. Anything better? I don't think I need anything better than bishop D4. Queen D7, okay, he's going to get bishop back, so I think I'll give him back. Right, there's a back row issue potentially with Queen E2 coming up. I could play bishop G7 here. He could take on D5, I can take on H6, I can take on B7. Opposite colour bishops. What else can I do here? I can play Queen H5, I can play Queen D7, Queen C4, Queen C4, then Bishop G7. That looks like a total disaster. I think I'll go for that one because of Queen E2. So 1 minute 37. Okay, coming down to a minute. So bishop G7 and Queen E2. His queen's going to have to retreat back on the D file to protect D1. Or he could go to E3, I suppose. What about bishop F2? Let's just go for this anyway. Bishop G7. What about rook D3 if Queen E3? So he plays Queen C1. He doesn't play Queen C1, so Queen E2. He plays Queen E8, takes, there's still back row issue. And he's resigned here. That was a bit of a crush, I've got to say. I don't usually crush from this line. So what went wrong for white? I think quite a few things went wrong for white, you know. My bishop sorted out without losing to any cheapo. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I don't have to play for C5 to allow even DC. I can play for just B5. So knight D7, I'm not really sure giving up the dark square bishop like this was... I've got access to C6 and D5 of my queen just on G2. It's a lot of... And I've got also the thematic C5 if I need it. So I'm using that just to win a pawn, because with the F5, I don't usually materialistically win the A pawn, but actually... it's caused disruption already actually with that rook now moving there. Now C5 is extra strong, this D file targeting the bishop on, and it's just getting bad position. He's a few pawns down, or one pawn down. Is at least one pawn down. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the KingsCrusher channel to be notified of any new videos. Thanks very much.